So we're going to try this problem, and it's called a broken calculator problem. And you can see I have this calculator here that has been broken by somebody who thought it was a good idea to stab it, even though it didn't belong to them, but whatever. Anyway, and let's pretend that, it is broken, but let's pretend that it was the 7 key that was broken. And I wanted to solve this problem, 39 times 7. So I would type in 39 times, but let's say the 7 key was the one that didn't work, okay? So how could I still get 39 times 7? So you might feel like you're stuck, like what could I possibly do? Well, what I need to do is think about, I'm multiplying by 7, but what are all the different ways that I can get 7? And if I use parentheses, then I would be able to do that calculation first. And then by using parentheses, because the 7 key doesn't work, but the parentheses key does work. That's awesome. So I could do that. And then once I get 7 in here, then I can multiply. So I would think, well, what's a way to get 7? And I'm already thinking multiplication. So I think, well, 1 times 7 is 7. So is that true? Yes, but the problem is I'm using 7. So I can't use that because 1 times 7 is 7, but I can't use 7. The 7 key is broken. So if I try to think about it and think, well, then what other numbers can I multiply 2 numbers to get 7? Or even 3 numbers? Well, the problem with that is 7's prime. So I'm not going to have any whole numbers. But if I think about it, if I start with 2, can I multiply 2 by something and get 7? You might think to yourself, well, no, because 7 is not even, but really 2 times 3.5 is 7. Now, just so we're clear, it isn't actually broken. So we are going to be able to check our answer. Let's just know what 3 times 7 is. 39 times 7 is 273. So I know that the answer that I want is that. But let's try my idea. Let's say, well, 39 times 2 times 3.5 in parentheses. Would that get me the same answer? Yes, so that did work. So there's lots of ways of doing it like that so that we actually can get 7, getting 7 here. Besides multiplication though, because I'm not really able to think about too many other ways to get 7 through multiplying, since 7 is kind of an ugly number. Well, what about division? Can I divide something? As long as I put it in its parentheses, then I should be able to divide. Like 14 divided by 2. If I do 14 divided by 2 in parentheses, then wouldn't I be able to then get 7 first? And then that should work. So we'll check that. So 39 times 14 divided by 2. And there we go. So that works. Is there any way to get 7 through addition? Seeing how I'm really starting with the same idea every time. I have 39 times, and I need to make 7 in these parentheses. So can I make 7 with addition? Something plus something is 7. Well, how about 1 plus 6? Will that work? Can I just do 39 times 1 plus 6? Yes, and I got the same answer again. So do you think that there are lots of ways of doing this, or maybe just a couple? Like, how many different ways do you think we can do this? Do you think I'd be able to list all of them? So that's what I want you to think about, and then think if you can make your own broken calculator question.